about the emotion rather than the details that are causing it. If you just think about how you want to feel rather than the conditions that cause the way that you feel. Just go there in your mind for a moment. Just think about what it feels like to feel love. Without the conditions, without all the conditions that led up to you loving someone, with no feeling of needing to hold the outcome, which right now you don't feel like you can. If you're not trying to control the outcome and you're not trying to justify why you're here, if you're just here, can you feel how you could, if you would try just a little bit, you could find an emotion? So, one who's connected to the stream is more powerful than a million who are not. Find that place of unconditional love. Esther's been practicing that quite a bit lately. She's been practicing finding that place of unconditional love. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do when there's conditions all around you that are demanding your attention, but you can do it. And if you can find that place of unconditional love, loving because that's who you are, loving because that's who you are, loving because that's all that you are. And we want to say to you that when you find that place at the center, that place of unconditional love, when you let the conditions that have been hindering you fall by the wayside so that they are not a factor in what you got going on. Now, it's just you and what you want and the energy that creates worlds flowing through you for the creation of whatever matters to you. We are not kidding you about this one little bit. We are not encouraging you to try to create the reality of anybody else. But we do think that it is a great advantage to you to begin paying attention to the influence that you have. So you get that? Unconditional love. How are you going to get there? You got to get general. You have to let yourself somehow let go of the conditions that are holding you in vibrational discord to what you want. That really is the answer. You got to find some way to stop holding yourself in vibrational discord. And the details that you've been practicing, the momentum that you've been practicing is going to hold you there. Not because you're bad. It's a law of physics. It's not bad that gravity takes that car down that hill. It's not bad that inertia. It's not bad that the physics laws of this universe operate in the way they do. But it is so helpful when you understand how they operate and you begin going with the flow of them instead of attempting to buck your own current. You can take the effort factor out of everything when you get this business about aligning. You can. We want you to know you can't do other than that. You cannot tap in to unconditional love and ever bring harm to anyone. But you can be or do or have anything that this time-space reality has activated within you as a desire. There is nothing off limits for you. You just have to stop limiting yourself with contradictory beliefs. You got to get to the heart, and you can. So, we just don't think that if we were standing in your physical shoes that we would ever think that it would be a very good idea to respond to other things that other people are doing and use that as our basis for attracting everything that comes to us. We would do it on purpose. We would say, world out there and people of the world, I love you very much and you got a lot going on, but these are the things I choose for me today. I want to appreciate where I go. I want to feel good. I want to bless this planet and all that it is. I want to feel good in my body and appreciation for it. And I'm going to practice myself in to those vibrational frequencies. And then here's the best part. Then you get to be those sitting on the front row of your own manifestations. You get to see the results of the climate that you have deliberately prepared. Sometimes you begin your day much as you ended the last day. But if we were standing in your physical shoes, when we would awaken, we would acknowledge, oh, fresh start. I can push the reset button. I have complete control over my point of attraction right here, right now. And I will look for things that feel good, no matter how far into my past I have to dig. I will look for things, no matter how sifting I have to become, because I understand we're speaking for you. I understand that what I think and what I feel equals my point of attraction. And what I allow or disallow from this magnificent vibrational reality that I have crafted is completely dependent, contingent upon what I do right here, right now in preparing my point of attraction. So as we've been talking to Esther about this point of attraction, she is reaching for the best word to describe it. For a while, we called it the grid, sort of like this framework that would fill in with details, like the frame of your house, and then it fills in with all of the other beautiful things. So there is this vibrational grid that you establish. She found words like climate, this atmosphere, this environment. It's like the petri dish that the scientists so carefully prepare so that they can grow exactly what they intend to grow in their scientific experiment. This is what you are wanting to do. You're wanting to understand you have a point of attraction, and we love you so much. You know what's coming next. You haven't been tending to your point of attraction all that well. Because instead of setting your own tone, establishing your own vibrational circuitry, instead of deciding how you want to feel and harmonizing with the energy that creates worlds, that makes you all powerful, do you know what it's like when you tune in to the energy that creates worlds? You are more powerful than millions who are not, you see. And so, we're doing a sales job here. And another thing that's wonderful is that the first day when you wake up, I'm awake. I'm going to think my thoughts on purpose. You might not make it till breakfast or to teeth brushing. You might not make it far. But if you'll again do it tomorrow and again do it tomorrow and again do it tomorrow, a week or two or three or four in, you will have substantially changed your point of attraction. And the evidence as things flow from your vortex into your realization, first in the form of emotion, and next in the form of clear thought, and next in the form of rendezvousing with this one and this one and this one. Life is supposed to be really, 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 really fun for you. And unless you are in the driver's seat of your own life, it isn't, you see. So now you know everything we know. We've enjoyed this interaction immensely. We hope you have a really good day. We are eager to talk with you about anything that matters to you. There is nothing that is off limits. You will notice right from the first person who we play with that it is our dominant intent to help you find a vibrational point of attraction that will serve you. That will serve you. So we are not really good sounding boards, not for long, other than maybe just establishing the point of the conversation about what's going wrong. Because we see no value in helping you to describe in any detail an event, an experience, opportunity that has not yet shown up in the way you want it to, and hold the vibration of why you don't want the rain active in your vibration. We want to talk about why you want the rain. We want to talk about why you want the gig, why you want the job, why you want the lover, why you want the fun, why you want the clarity, why you want whatever it is that you want. Because whatever it is that you want is a wonderful thing. You've crafted it out of what you've lived, and it's valid, and it is a reality, and it is a vibrational reality, and it is ready to pop for you. You've just got to find resonance with it. And that's what we're all about here. So let's go find some resonance. Now, if you've been listening to us for a while, you heard all of that. In fact, you've heard it and heard it and heard it. There was a book written, a New York Times best-selling book, on every one of those topics that we just talked about. And the most recent one was The Vortex. The Vortex. We said to you, get in the vortex, get in the vortex, do your best to get in the vortex, get in the vortex, get in the vortex, get in the vortex. And finally you said, how? You've convinced me that I want to be there. You've convinced me that it's the place to be. You've convinced me that when I am there, good things happen to me, but I'm not that sure how to get in. And we say, you do it by finding thoughts that feel good and practicing them until they are your chronic pattern. That's how you maintain that. So then we've moved a little beyond an explanation. As we now have you convinced, say yes or don't. Coercion is so satisfying and flies in the face of everything we know about law of attraction. So your vortex of creation is moving and gathering, and the source within you is there with it. and everything is queued up for your realization. But what does it take for you to be in a place where you realize, and by realize, we don't just mean you sort of see it in your mind. We mean you fully realize it. How does it move from a vibrational reality where you can feel it and sense it and be glad for it? And oh, that's a wonderful state of being. We want you all there all the time. But how does it move from that vibrational reality where you sense it, where you trust it, where you have faith about it, and where you can now see it and hear it and smell it and taste it and touch it in a way that others can see it and hear it and smell it and taste it and touch it? How does it move from that vibrational reality that you are conjuring and creating all day, every day, into what you want to call real life experience? And that really is what the subject of the art of allowing is. It's really what the subject of understanding your point of attraction is. It's really about what the subject of waking up in the morning and realizing that while you slept, your momentum subsided. Ooh, so good to know. Most of you don't receive the benefit of that subsided momentum because when you wake up, you pick up the subjects where they were yesterday and start talking about them again right away. And so we talked to you about law of attraction. We told you it was a powerful law. And we said to you, you get what you think about whether you want it or not. And we said to you, you can tell by the way you feel whether what you are thinking about is what you want or whether it is the absence of what you want. And then we began to explain to you that there is a vibrational reality that is the precursor of all manifested reality. It's the vibrational version. It's the version you practice in your mind. It's the version that you practice through living of life. It's a vibrational version. You are spinning off this vortex of powerful positive creation. Because when you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. If you're rude, you want to be nice. If someone is rude, you want them to be nice. If you have not enough of something, you want it. The contrast helps you launch these rockets all day, every day. And we want you to understand that there's a vibrational version of what you desire that is a reality. It is a vibrational reality. That the source within you, that non-physical part of you that remains non-physical, that continuous, eternal, non-physical part of you that stands in non-physical support of everything that you are, that non-physical part of you stands with that vibrational reality that you have crafted, in part before you even came into this physical body, because there was certainly a trajectory, who stands now as the further culmination of everything that you have asked for, everything that you have singularly or collectively asked for. There is a vibrational reality about your world, the likes of which humans have not yet seen, but you have the potential of seeing, any one of you, as you begin to stop doing that thing you do that holds you in resistance to this vibrational reality, and therefore begin to allow yourself to be a vibrational match to your own vibrational vortex of creation. We've enjoyed this interaction more than you have. Because we're already down the road into the clarity that you are in the process of discovering. It's exhilarating to us to play with you in this way. You are a unique and magnificent collection of consciousness. Oh, never been a day like this. Never been moving forward like this. Never been alignment like this. Those of you here in the room and all around the world, you are on the leading edge of creation. Most important, you have discovered today what alignment feels like unconditionally. That is the key, isn't it? Don't let the conditions that have been created by past momentum be the perpetuating factor in the momentum that's coming. You get to make new decisions in every day. You get to decide who you are now. You get to control the course of your experience. But before you can control the course of your experience, you have to gain mastery over the vibration between your desires and your beliefs. And today, over and over and over again, you found the peace in that, haven't you? So chill out, be easier, get more general, soothe yourself more and others. And if you've got somebody in your life that's hard to soothe, leave them alone. Do not sacrifice your well-being by trying to soothe the unsoothable. Because eventually, if you don't try to soothe the unsoothable, if you soothe yourself, eventually you'll be so soothed, no one will be unsoothable for you. No one will cause wobble in your vibration when your vibration is really secure. But until it is, don't let there wobble.